They're not the person I hired. They're not the person I hired. This is a common statement by owners and managers who don't understand their people. In psychology, there's the idea of unconscious bias. We use it every day and we don't even realize it. We see who's attractive to us when it comes to finding our mate, and we also look for employees in the same way. How are they like us? We want it to be something mutual. It's not to be discriminatory. It's just unconsciously we see what we understand is considered safe. So when we're looking out for people to work for us, we're looking for the safe option who's going to get the job done right. In many cases, we don't realize that we're interviewing for the wrong reasons. And we have reasons that don't even make sense to the job as to why we end up hiring people. This is a lesson in emotional intelligence. How do we step away from our unconscious bias and move towards a more rational interviewing tactic? My name is Maya Irizarry, and I believe in people and process. I work with small to medium-sized businesses and help them minimize inefficiencies and maximize their profit. And one of the tools that I use to do that is the DISC assessment. It helps us understand through science how we can better interview someone through behaviors, motivators, and driving forces. For example, value to the organization. During an interview, you can speak to them about how they're concerned about quality, people-oriented, dependable team player, etc., and then ask how that would apply to your organization and what they think they can bring to you and enhance what you already have established. Another part of the assessment that I really appreciate is the checklist for communicating. You have an outline here of ways that they like to be communicated to. So ask the questions in how form and then scenario about how situations occur in your organization and how they would respond to it. You even get a checklist of how not to communicate with them so that when you're interviewing and you're asking them questions, you can understand how they feel about what was written about them in the report and scenarios about how they can overcome these things. Most importantly, this is a guide for how a manager can effectively manage and get what they're trying to achieve in the form of outcomes. Contact me today for one-on-one coaching, process planning, DISC assessments, and more. Solutions by Maya will help you see what you've had within you all along.